Loud. Okay, so we are recording, and I'm just going to share a little bit of information about our wonderful resource leader for today. Her name's Leah Diamond. Leah is an amazing person who I'm so I feel honored and grateful to know. She's passionate about helping leaders find their voice, double their impact, and engage their audience authentically with intimacy. She is a trained actor. What is it? SAG-AFTRA. She has over 30 years in the industry. So she knows what it's like when you've got to get out there and perform and your heart's pounding. So she's a coach, she's a workshop facilitator, Reiki master, filmmaker, director, mindfulness teacher. I mean, she's like the do-it-all woman, not to mention has a young child she's raising. So she's amazing. She does lots of wonderful things. She's here in Silicon Valley and, well, she's not in Silicon Valley. She's now in Oakland, but she's been all over LA, Silicon Valley, and she's been focusing on women's empowerment, one-on-one coaching, all that stuff. Sorry if I'm botching up the bio here. I just wanted to share a little bit about Leah. And she's gonna share with us some wonderful resource for all of us to take care of ourselves. So Leah, please feel free to share.
Thanks, Tori. Thanks so much. You totally read my mind last night when you reached out. I had been thinking about it. I had a couple practice sessions with my mindfulness group yesterday, and it just kind of hit me in meditation like, I think I need to share some resourcing right now because we're feeling it. It's in the collective. So to start, why don't we just like orient ourselves in the space? We're in this virtual room of love right now, right? We're creating a Zoom room of love. So just kind of like take in where you are, like maybe you're in your living room or your kitchen or a space in your house, and just take a moment to acknowledge the space you're in. Okay, this is the space you're in. You're at home or work. What city are you in? What state are you in? Just orient yourself in space. And then whether you're sitting or you can put your feet on the ground, if you can move your body so that you can put your feet on the ground, just to connect for a moment. Just take a breath and kind of settle and just feel your feet on the ground. Nothing else you need to do, nothing to change. Just feel your feet on the ground. We're going to take a few conscious, full, deep breaths. And when you exhale, really extend the exhale. Like make it twice as long as the inhale. And do it at your own pace. So you're filling your lungs and filling your belly all the way to the top. And then just really luxuriate in that exhale. Just let it go for a while. As you empty out your lungs completely, you're taking in your next full breath, again at your own pace. Just feel how that feels, to feel the expansion from within. And taking your time on the exhale. Your eyes can be open or closed, whatever's most comfortable for you. And what Tori's exhibiting right now, she's putting her hand on her chest. There's so many beautiful nerve endings right here at our heart center. And what I love is that you can put your hand on your heart at any time as a reminder to take a deep breath, as a point of contact to engage your parasympathetic nervous system. And that nervous system is the one that's rest and digest. And it tells all of your internal organs to relax. So just taking a moment and just gently but firmly putting a hand on your heart. Just feel that contact. And notice any sensations as you do have your hand on your heart. What's also really beautiful is When we touch our own skin, our sensory nerves are sending information up to our brain, which releases oxytocin. And since so many of us are not in contact as much right now, it's helpful to touch ourselves, to put our hand on our heart, to gently stroke our face like we learned in the room of love, or even your hands or your arms. You can do that for yourself and release oxytocin. So just taking a moment and just gently stroke your face with the loving care and attention that you put on another angel. A lover, a beloved, a pet, someone you treasure. Just taking a moment to feel your own skin. And just hone in on the points of contact. Feel that sensation. And remembering to just breathe and luxuriate with your exhale. Letting out a sigh or some sound creates vibration inside your body, which also feels really soothing. So just taking a nice deep breath in and let out a big sigh. Just let it out. Just feels good. So I think all of our nervous systems have maybe reached a little more equilibrium. So we're going to take one conscious breath. And as we fill our lungs all the way up, hold it at the top for a brief second. And I want you to imagine energy coming through. Imagine your crown opening as if it's a funnel, and energy flowing down like a waterfall. And just allow and surrender to this energy. And it's going to go through your crown. And so I'll guide you through it. So take a nice deep breath in, opening that crown, and then allowing energy to flow through you, flow down, down, down the spine, through the pelvis, down your legs, and out your feet. And imagine thick roots just sprouting from your feet and your tail. They're going down through the floor, through the concrete and foundation, down, down, down through the rocks and the soil, down to the core of the earth. And they're just wrapping so tightly. So you can feel that connection with gravity. It's always there, forever in your favor, without exception. You can always rely on the certainty of gravity. And so as energy is filling you up and your roots are growing deep, just breathe out the energy that is maybe chaotic in you and allow that to go through your roots and to be recycled down into the earth. Just allow that flowing energy to wash over you. And so if it's a lot, just breathe. Feel the connection with gravity, being open to fresh energy flowing through you. Just keeping it really, really simple. And so just noticing any sensations you might be having. And as thoughts come through, allow the thoughts to just be like leaves on a river. You notice the leaves floating down the river, but you wouldn't go in and pluck them out. You wouldn't try to dam the river and stop the leaves. You just notice and allow them to pass. And so just being with yourself with a kindness and compassion. I'm going to share something I read this morning that I found helpful. The first is, our time is too precious not to love. Knowing life is short, how can we quarrel? It's by the Buddha. And one more. The other great enemy of love is fear. Fear contracts the heart. It worries, and anxiety stop the flow of love. Do we really want to live in fear? As the Persian poet Hafiz kindly puts it, fear is the cheapest room in the house. I'd like to see you in better living conditions. So as you take another full, deep breath, always knowing that you can put your own hand on your heart, feeling that contact, feeling that connection with your own dear, precious, sweet heart. You can put your feet on the ground at any moment, feeling gravity is there for you no matter what. This is pure certainty. So feeling that connection that you can rely on. Feeling energy pouring through your body, always there for you. Without exception, always available. All you do is open up to receive, surrender to it. And the loving kindness that you can shower anyone else with, just gently and kindly give yourself that gift. Because as you fill yourself up and then you're full, you can then offer to others who really need it. So I'm honored to just share these very, very simple, brief, very brief moments with you. And my intention is just to share some kindness, some loving kindness and connection, because I needed it too. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Leah. I'm just going to stop the recording. Excuse me. 1 second. Okay.